All right, good evening, everyone. Good evening. We are set to go. Awesome sauce. Let me just make sure we are recording. Yes, we are. And we are good. We are good. There we go. All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's prime time with your Power Couple of Health here in East Orange, New Jersey, our Awareness Wednesday prime time. So welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And before we get started, I'm going to pass this over to my wife, Victoria Flanagan. I call her my better 7/8 because she's truly more than just my half. Before we get into our topic of discussion on this evening, Victoria, take it away.
I just want to keep my family abreast of everything that's going on. We got to just stay awake and stay aware, family. Stay awake and stay aware.
That's the most important piece, staying awake and staying aware. Absolutely. So before we get started, we do have a disclaimer. Power Couple of Health. This program offers health and nutritional information and is designed for educational purposes only. You should not rely on this information as a substitute, or nor does it replace professional medical or psychological advice, diagnosis, or treatment. None of the statements that are made have been reviewed of or approved by the FDA, which stands for the Food and Drug Administration. Now, we will be talking about some of our nutritional products that we have, and we want to get disclaimer as well on the products. The products haven't been evaluated by the FDA, again, the Food and Drug Administration, not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. But all we do know is that by our opinion, we have the best products on this side of heaven. Yes, we do. All right, so let's get ourselves started. So, as Victoria stated, this platform is extremely important to her, and I can tell you it is to me as well. When you talk about nutrition, when you talk about health, when you talk about well-being, when you talk about thriving, that's the key to everything. Everything. We need sustainable nutrition. We need good information to find out where we are, where we could be, and how far we can go, especially when you talk about topics of today with high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, obesity, you name it, there's issues going around. And it's not just affecting our adults anymore, it's now affecting the children. Young adults are going through these issues as well. So it's no longer, quote unquote, an adult disease. It's no longer an old person disease, an issue. It now reflects on our young kids too. So with that, I want to welcome everybody who's joining us tonight. Thank you for supporting us and being here. We're going to give you some good information today. We're talking about a great topic, right, Mr. Brandon? Because he was interested in it. Hey, Brandon. Let's see Mr. Brandon Rodriguez. We have Ms. Christina Ramin. We have Ms. Genevieve Banks-Jal. We have Ms. Charmaine. Hey, Miss Charmaine, that's the great cook right there, Miss Charmaine. Miss Charmaine. And of course, our Coach Kid out of Cincinnati. Coach Kid, welcome to the platform Awareness Wednesday with your Power Cup of Health Prime Time. All right, so let's get started with our topic first, serving God with healthy mind, body, and spirit. And our scripture, beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospers. That's 3 John 1 and 2. Our subject today, stress. Do you have a little bit? A little bit, maybe a lot of it. Well, we're going to be talking about that today. Victoria's going to bring forth the information and the discussion. We're going to talk about stress today. Stress is big. It's taking folks out of here. Stress is serious.
Fortunately.
Serious. It causes a ton of issues. You have no idea. And she's going to tell you. All right, so I'm going to pass this back over to my better 7/8. We're live on Facebook as well.
Yes, post it out.
So you know that, so you can post that out. Hear it out.
People need this tonight.
They sure do.
Tonight they need this.
So she's going to give you a report on stress. Stress is what it is. The urgent and certified health coach, my wife, Victoria Flanagan. Take it away, champion.
Thank you, sir. It's just a pleasure working alongside this gentleman because he is just so people person. He's peopleable.
Peopleable.
It's cute too. Okay, family, stress. And y'all know why I chose stress tonight. We were going to do sleep, but who got any sleep?
Nobody got no sleep. Nope.
Because we're stressing.
Yeah.
It's just it was a stressful situation. I don't know who was up last night alongside of me. I didn't go to bed and turn the TV off until almost 2 o'clock. But it's just the times that we're in, family. It's just not the election. It's a little bit of everything around us that can stress us out. And I was just saying, I got to bring stress back. I mean, the holidays are coming. I mean, everything is just going to compile into this report. And you'll see what I'm talking about once I get started. So stress It's not all storms come to disrupt your life. Not all storms are bad. Some storms come to clear the path.
Mhm.
So we don't know what God has in store for any of us. So we just got to stay prayed up, keep your head on a swivel, like I always say, pay attention to what's going on. Because what this hand is doing, you got to pay attention to this hand over here.
Absolutely
I'm
right.
always saying that. So that's why I chose a stress family. Everybody's not stressing today. You got some that's rejoicing. They dancing in the streets. So they not stressing. It's just not for everybody. Everything is not for everybody. And you got to get in where you fit in. If it bothers you, let's talk about it. So that's why I chose stress. It's just having a peace of mind.
Absolutely.
Just a peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
So what is stress?
I hear you, Miss Kid.
What is stress exactly? Stress is any reaction to a physical, mental, social, or emotional response to the way we perform, think, and feel. That is
That's
stress. Also, the world is under so much stress right now. It truly is. It's a little bit of everything, like I said. So change is stressful, whether it's good or bad. Worry can produce stress. Your body responds as though you are in danger. So it is unavoidable part of life. It just is. My mama said, you keep living long enough, you're going to run into a little something, something. So that's just, it's unavoidable. So it makes hormones that speeds up your heart, makes you breathe faster, and it gives you a burst of energy. And this is called fight or flight. You don't know whether you're going to have to stand there and fight, or you don't know if you got to turn and run. You just don't know. That's just different for everybody. So it can result from many things, both physical and psychological. You can play with your head, because there's some people right now that was freaking out from last night. It can definitely play on your head. Pressures at work. Some people had to drive into work today. Didn't want to go, but they had to be there so to get their paycheck. So stress is at work today, needing to pay your bills, starting a new business, problems with loved ones. You also have everyday encounters with crowds, traffic, pain, taking care of a loved one, starting a new job, even if you're overworked, a lack of sleep, or physically ill can put your body into some type of stress. So you can see stress can come from everywhere, but stress can also kill you.
That's for sure.
For sure. So it also states too much alcohol and smoking are usually increased stress, making it more stress on your body. Don't turn to alcohol. Some people did that yesterday. They was turning up with them little wine bottles. They was taking them heavy drinks, but you got to get up and go to work in the morning. So alcohol is not always the answer. It'll take the edge off, but the problem's still going to be there when you sober up. So think about that. Also, some people find things to worry about. Some people are just stressors or just worriers. They find things to stress about. That's for some. That's not for everybody.
Right,
Because some people
right.
can just say, and be done with it. That's not everybody, though. Also, each person handles it differently. That is so true. Each person handles stress differently. Stress can cause, here's some symptoms that stress can cause.
Yeah, listen to these symptoms.
You can be fatigued, where you're just tired. You can't get it together. You can have chronic headaches. Also, irritability, everything getting on your last nerve and your reserve.
I was going to say that even the reserve nerve. Yep.
Changes in your appetite. Either you're eating too much or you're not eating enough at all.
Right.
Also, memory loss. Stress can play with your memory. Your low self-esteem, it can give you low self-esteem. Withdrawals, you can have withdrawals from certain things. It can also, teeth grinding. You can grind your teeth in your sleep. You just sitting there, and by the time you done shave your little teeth down the little stumps like that. But grinding your teeth is a problem.
That is a
some.
problem.
Some people grind their teeth in their sleep. It can also give you high blood pressure. You don't know how to manage or handle that stress, it's going to definitely run your pressure up. Also, shallow breathing. It'll play with your breathing, your respiratory system.
You're freaking
You
out.
having a panic attack.
Yeah.
Somebody had a panic attack last night.
Mhm.
Somebody had a panic attack this
Couple of
morning
them.
when they turned the TV off and went to bed and you got that news first thing in the morning. Somebody had a panic attack this morning. So also low sex drive. This can also play on your stress level. Insomnia. You can just be up walking the floor because you
Just
can't
can't
sleep.
sleep.
Period.
Stress will definitely do that to you.
And other changes in your sleep patterns.
Right.
Also, gastrointestinal disorder. Where's the other one that I had here too? I had some other symptoms. Hold on, family. Oh, here you go. How stress affects your body. Stress affects every part of your body, and this is why it is felt physically and mentally. This always say, listen to your body. Your body's talking to you all the time. Stress can also, it says, according to the American Psychological Association, short-term stress affects all systems, including your muscular skeletal system. That's your muscles. Your muscles get tight. You got tightened tension. That's stress. Your jaws, you start flinching at your jaws. Also, it can mess with your respiratory system. Rapid breathing or shallow breathing. That could be a panic attack.
Sure can.
Exactly. The next one is cardiovascular. That's your heart. Your heart can be racing, increase your blood pressure, what I just talked about. The next one is your endocrine, gastrointestinal, your nervous, and your reproductive system. So stress hormones release fight or flight response and they kick into gear. So it messes with your whole entire body if you don't know how to deal with this or how to manage it. Here's some other things. Fear. If you got fear in your body, fear affects your bladder and your kidneys. You might just be afraid of something. It's going to affect your bladder and your kidneys. Angry. If you're angry, so many people went to work angry today.
Yes.
Anger affects your liver. Your liver is being damaged when you are angry. Depression affects your colon and your lungs. Depression.
Think about that.
Think about that. Think about how many people are just
Because your body is
depressed.
so sensitive when it comes to that. And it sends off these endorphins, these different things that can cause a lot of issues.
Absolutely. The next one is stress and anxiety. What we're talking about, stress and anxiety. It affects your heart, your small intestines, and your nervous system. Stress affects your nervous system. That's why people get the shakes. It affects your nervous system. And also the last one is worry. If you are a worrier, it affects your spleen, your pancreas, and your stomach.
Who knew all that?
I did.
Yeah, that's right. You did.
I looked it up.
Yep, I know.
I'm always looking up.
Always.
But worry will affect. Stress will mess with your body, family. It truly will. So that's why I always say, listen to your body. Your body's talking to you all the time.
But you have to listen to it.
You got to listen to it because you might get that little tap, that first little pain you might get. Then the next time it's a thump. And then the third go around, you having a straight heart attack. So listen to your body. First, healing hurts. So first we got to feel it. We got to deal with it, and then we can heal it.
Exactly.
And let it go. So I had to share those feelings with you, how stress affects your body. So it also states that stress creates an excellent breeding ground for illnesses, like the #1 disease, cardiovascular disease. That's your heart. So stress
both men and women now.
heart. Absolutely. #2, stress can cause cancer. Stress on your liver, your kidneys, your all those other things I just talked about. Skin disorders. Some people break out. You can break out in hives.
That's a big point right there.
Or you just break out. You got eczema. You don't know where it's coming from. You got pimples. Old people getting acne. That could be
coming from
stress.
Exactly. It could be.
The next one is infections or ailments of all kind can be caused by stress. Again, many psychiatrists believe that the majority of back pain, do your back hurt? It's not the chair at the office, does your back hurt? Back pain, back problems, one of the most common adult ailments in the United States is related to stress.
Tensing of the muscles related
That's
to
your
stress.
back.
That's your back,
It
and it
goes,
hits you in your
it
back.
can get your neck
It can
and
get
run
your
down
neck.
your
It sure
back,
can.
and now your back hurt. The top of your back, the lower part of your back,
And
the
now you
side
can't
of your
move.
back, everything just hurts.
Yep.
You stressing. You need to relax. So that's the number one, back pain. Also common from anxiety and depression, stress also provides tension in your muscles.
What I just
we were
say.
saying. You're tensing up.
You're tensing up from stress.
You don't know if you want to fight or flight. You don't want to slap somebody.
Do you know it has been known that if you tense too much from stress, you can actually crack a rib, crack a bone because of it?
I think that's in one of my reports.
Oh, yeah. So
It
be
can
careful
happen.
when you're stressing.
That's right. The next one is your digestive system. This is your gut. Your digestive system slows down, or for some, it stops. Fats and sugars are released from stores in your body. Cholesterol level rises, and the composition of your blood changes slightly, making it prone to clotting from stress. Now you got blood clots and you got constipation. You can't go to the bathroom. So
That's a problem.
That's
a problem.
You did it to yourself. So we gotta calm down.
You gotta relax all your muscles.
There you go. So all of that prone to clotting. So this in turn increases your risk of strokes and heart attacks from stress. That's how it all comes together, family. So if you don't find ways to combat that stress or find ways to manage that stress, it can lead to a stroke and a heart attack.
That's right.
And all of these things we're talking about are on the rise. So where are they coming from? That's me always looking for the root causes of issues.
Exactly. So you just got to relax. You don't, it's gonna be all right. But don't get yourself in a bind or unhealthy to the point to put you in a hospital. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Can't help it. He's not a warrior.
No.
So I pick it up for both of us. I can slap him sometime too.
Hey.
I'm just saying, little things he won't let get to him. But it's freaking me out.
Even when I'm out, I'll say to myself, things are gonna happen that I cannot control. And I'll say to myself, I say this about every day. Things are gonna happen that I cannot control. So why stress myself over something I cannot control? Don't worry about it.
Everybody can't.
Like they say, don't worry about it. It's all right. It's okay.
That's why
it's all about mindset.
That's why you got road rage. Everybody can't do that.
See, I don't worry. Don't.
But that's it. So almost all body functions and organs react to stress. It is also age. It can also ages your brain. And what she say?
Was last month. No slapping, please.
All right.
We did do that last month,
Yeah.
Yes. Domestic violence. Get it together.
Absolutely right. So it also ages your brain cells, and it builds fat around the midsection, your body's midsection. That's stress.
That's stress.
It ages your brain. So that's dementia. That's these other ailments that's coming up.
Right.
It can age your brain. Stress, if you stressing every single day. Also, it says can build fat around the body's midsection. So the body does not absorb nutrients well when it is under stress. That we know. Especially your B vitamins, when they are very important for proper functioning of your nervous system. We need our B vitamins for our nervous system. When you're under stress, you release those B vitamins. That's why you have to put them back in, or you're going to be like this. You're going to be frazzled. So that's your certain electrolytes, your nervous system, your electrolytes, which are depleted by the body's stress response. Also, stress promotes a formation of free radicals that can become oxidized and damage the body's tissues, especially cell membranes. Then you have anxiety, panic attacks. You got OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. You got PTSD. Some people woke up with PTSD this morning. That's post-traumatic stress syndrome. It seems to be becoming increasingly common in our stressful world. So we got to pay attention to these little things, family. Also, it says stress can be short or long-term. Long-term stress is particularly dangerous. A state of constant stress eventually wears out your body. Stress can kill you.
Say that again.
Stress can kill you. It wears out your body. So identify your sources of stress in your life. And this can be an important first step in managing your stress. Know what stresses you out. What brings it on? That way it's easier to manage when you know that it's about to come on and you can do something about it.
I know there's somebody connected right now that's stressing. College midterms, finals, right, Mr. Brandon Rodriguez?
That could be
Stress,
stressful.
it happens. I know I've been there,
Stressful.
done that. I know it. It can stress you out.
Absolutely. It can be the death of
Absolutely.
a spouse or a close family member. He
Just-
said,
yep.
yep. Death of a spouse or a close family member. It can be a divorce. It can be financial problems, a job loss, a major injury. A new marriage can be stressful.
Yeah.
Scheduled surgery can be stressful. A change in family members' health. You might have to take in somebody and now you're a caretaker. That can be very stressful. We've done that. Also, a serious trouble at work. You could be in some serious trouble at work. Also, sexual problems. That's another issue that don't work, right? That's another issue. A child leaving home. A major change in your diet. Also, vacations can be stressful. You know that some people packed up and left their towns for yesterday? Didn't even want to be here when the results came in. They just packed up, got their passport, and got out of Dodge.
Right, not knowing.
Not to be here for the results, not knowing what was going to happen. You just don't. They just didn't want to be a part of it. It's stressful. Also, drugs and alcohol. Don't turn to abuse or addiction of any kind. Don't turn to alcohol. Like I said before, it might take the edge off, but as soon as you come down off that high, your troubles are still going to be there.
And it can sometimes make it worse.
It probably can because it
to the point you not end up hurting somebody else. Yeah.
Exactly. You can also turn to those little gummies. They got some other little things out there that can take the edge off. I'm not pushing anything. I'm just saying, family. Find what helps you relieve that stress. So I'm going to give you some treatments for stress, some things you can do for stress.
So if you're stressing, take some notes.
Here we go. Ways to relax. Start with a good diet. Good things in, good things out. That's important. Very important. Composed of 50 to 75% raw foods, that's your fruits and vegetables, not only supply valuable vitamins and minerals, which in flavonoids may neutralize dangerous free radicals. So you can put that fire out with a good diet. Also, follow a monthly fasting program. Give your whole body a rest of digesting anything. Go on a juice fast for a couple of days just to calm your body down. The next one is detox on a regular basis. That is just a must. We all must detox. Get the toxins out of your body. We got toxins coming from everywhere, family. I'm telling you, we've done this quite a few times. Toxins around your house, environmental toxins, your deodorant, the air we breathe, your toothpaste, the pots you cooking out of. I mean, so many things around your house can be toxic. I'm going to do a report on that. It's time to clean house. So things you should avoid if you are stressful. Processed foods. Not good at all. Whether you're stressing or not stressing, that stuff is not good for you. It's not food.
It's Frankenfood.
It's not food. So those processed foods and all foods that create stress on the system, such as artificial sweeteners, that's fake sugar, sodas, chocolate, eggs, fried foods, junk foods, pork, red meat, sugar, anything with sugar.
Did you hear that, pork?
Pork, white flour products, food containing preservatives added, heavy spices, chips, and similar snack foods. Eliminate dairy products out of your diet.
Especially if you're a woman.
We are not supposed to consume dairy, family. Dairy is just not for human consumption.
It's scary.
It's not good for us. So give your body a rest from some of these things for a little while. It just take the edge off your nervous system. So during this time, make a point to get adequate calcium and magnesium and vitamin D from your foods and from supplements. We got some awesome supplements that got vitamin D, your magnesium, your potassium. We have that. And then sunlight. Vitamin
free.
D is from the sun.
Absolutely. Got plenty today. Today was an awesome day today.
I went and got mine.
Mhm.
Got my vitamin D today. So it also limit the taking of caffeine. If you are stressing, you don't need to be nowhere near caffeine because caffeine's going to
Jitters.
give you the jitters.
And-
They just had a thing on the TV today about teenagers and college kids coming into the hospital emergency rooms from too much caffeine from these energy drinks. Different kind of caffeine, but it speeds up your heart. You can have a heart attack from all that
What was the one
caffeine
that
that's in
it
there.
had some deaths from the that caffeine? What was
Monster
that?
drink.
No, not Monster drink. It was
What was that?
that tea. It was in
Starbucks.
no, not Starbucks.
No. Panera
Panera bread. That's right. Panera bread had high
levels of
levels of
caffeine.
caffeine that took the
Yeah.
kids out.
Yeah.
Like 3 deaths from that.
Yeah. Caffeine contributes to your nervous system. It can disrupt sleep patterns. Also, you want to avoid alcohol, tobacco, mood altering drugs. You just want to eliminate these things because you're already frazzled. You don't need nothing else to make you more crazy. Also, monitor your internal conversation with yourself, the way you talk to yourself and about yourself. You got to get up and do your little affirmations. Pat yourself on the back. Girl, you look good today, even though you ain't fixed up yet. But give yourself that boost in the morning. If nobody else is there to give it to you, got to give it to yourself.
Absolutely
So
right.
those are some treatments. I'm going into treatments now for stress. Number 2 is write things down. It may help to write things down that's bothering you. Get you a journal, put it on paper. I say get it off of you, out of you, and write it down. It can be very therapeutic, family. You can write it on a small pad or a piece of paper. You can tear it up, you can burn it. Whatever it is, you're getting it off of you. The next one is let your feelings out. Do not repress or deny your emotions. This only compounds stress. Keeping strong feelings bottled up only causes them to resurface later as an illness. You got to talk about it. You got to get it out. Talk to your pastor. Talk to somebody that you trust. Write it down, like I said, but you don't hold on to that. The longer you hold
worse
on
it's going to get.
the worse it's going to
Absolutely.
be. And if you don't deal with it, it's going to keep manifesting and keep coming back as something else. And it's not going to go away until you deal with it. You got to deal with it. What did I say? Healing hurts. First, you got to feel it. Then you got to deal with it. And then you got to heal it. That's just life in general, family. So you can borrow that. Don't be afraid to cry. Crying is detox.
That's a detox. Exactly. Get that out. Cry.
If you got to go in the bathroom and close the door and just boo-hoo, if you got to get in the closet, if you got to go in the kids' room while they at school and you can't get that cry jumped off, pluck a hair out your nose. That'll get you to start crying.
It's going to hurt a little bit,
Yeah.
but you'll cry.
If you sit with that for a minute and just cry, get it out of your chest, get in your car, turn the radio off and just let it go. Let it go. You got to get that out.
You know what's good for stress? They got these stress rooms now. I know some of you may have seen or heard them.
Yeah,
You can go into these rooms and just break stuff up. They give you a bat or whatever tool you want to use to just bust things up and get that stress. And they say that is absolutely
it's big in China.
Breathtaking. Yeah. It's big in now.
Japan and places like that,
But
let you go
let
in
it
your
go.
lunch
Go
hour
do
and
your
just
thing.
bust up some stuff.
And
That's a good one.
it's a good one. It gets that stress out.
Don't bottle it up. Let it go.
Let it out. That's detox. Get it out.
The next one, number 4, is hobbies are great for relieving stress. Find your hobby. Find what you like to do. Nobody has a hobby anymore. I was telling them this morning, I was showing them my blanket. I crochet. That just keeps my hands going and keep my mind from just going all over the place.
Focused.
Find something that you enjoy doing and get about doing it. I mean, if it's going to relieve stress, take you away for a few minutes, read a book.
Indeed.
Just do something that you enjoy. The next one is take a day off and don't feel guilty about spending time doing something for yourself.
Right.
Your health is worth it. If you I say take some time to forget about time. That's Will Downey.
Absolutely.
Take some time to forget about time. Turn everything off. Do a shut-in in your house. Don't open up the windows today. Just sit in there. Just let it go. I'm not going in today. Turn your phone off. You don't want to be bothered. You got to find ways to manage that stress.
Sometimes you have to disconnect.
Disconnect,
You have to go
unplug.
away, unplug, that's it. And then come back.
Try it.
Mhm.
Just try it, family. The next one is volunteer. You
Yeah.
can get out and volunteer. Helping others always make you feel better. Now that the holidays are coming, they got little part-time little gigs that you can pick up or do something. Help the elderly. Go sit and listen to them. There's so much wisdom in these places.
Mhm.
Sit and just let them talk. They are just so lonely. They would just
Full
love
of
to have
information.
somebody to talk to. Exactly.
Mhm.
They just little walking encyclopedias. So just go and sit with somebody. The next one is get a massage. Human touch is very important. And they can also work out those knots, work out those kinks. If you've never had a deep, what is it?
Deep tissue massage.
Woo, treat yourself, y'all.
Our daughter does that, Professor.
Treat yourself, save your ducats and go get a
one.
massage.
If you have not had one, you need to put it on your list.
It's gonna hurt
and get it done.
But they can work out some things you didn't even know that it was backed up. They open
It'll
up
take your mind off that stress. I tell you that.
It will. Oh, yeah, it will. When you get up off that table and you can't stand on your knees, stand on your feet. But get a massage. It's that human touch, that hands-on can work some kinks out. It can really, really work out some kinks there. The back of your neck, your back, your sides, your legs, your thighs, your feet, whatever it is. Go get a manicure and a pedicure. Just treat yourself to something that's going to make you feel good. The next one is exercise. I say movement is medicine.
Yes, indeed.
Movement matters. I jumped up out of here today and went walking in my park. It builds your immune system. So try yoga if you haven't tried yoga. Take a walk, join a gym, jump rope, get a jump rope and just go in the yard. I was telling them this morning, I got this new thing over here in the living room.
Yeah.
It's a vibration plate. And you stand on it and it just shake you like a milkshake.
Start doing like that. Oh, it's strong too. It's powerful. It's strong.
Come with a little booklet, got all different
Exercises
exercises you can do on it. But what it does, it opens up your lymphatic system. If you knew about, I'm gonna do that report again on your lymphatic system. If you open up your lymphatic system, it can change your life. People who can't lose weight, people that got stress or something that's stagnant or you feel weighed down, your lymph nodes might be clogged or something might be holding you back in there. You need to clear that. You need to release that, and exercise can do that. So find you a good exercise that you like and get about doing it. The next one is meditation. Relax your mind. Relax your mind. Meditation.
Oh yeah. She has a sound bowl in there. She hit that sound bowl, knocks me out.
But find ways to meditate. Everything is Googleable. You can do meditations. You can do guided meditations where they'll tell you to lay down and breathe through your nose and hold your stomach and da 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 da. They can walk you through it if you've never meditated.
And there's a ton of stuff on YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. Everything's but you got to start slow because sometimes you can't meditate because you don't know how to shut everything down. You got to be mindful of shutting things down. And then if you get too relaxed, you're gonna go to sleep, miss the whole thing. But find ways to combat and manage that stress. The next one is my breathing technique. I was talking about it today while I was walking in the park. This breathing technique, I got it from Dr. Andrew Wild. It's called 4-7-8. You breathe in on 4 through your nose, you hold it for 7, and you breathe out of your mouth on 8. 4-7-8 breaths. If you do that enough, it can also relax your entire body. It can bring down your blood pressure. It can lower your cholesterol. Just breathing. So many people are just wound up all the time. You're not breathing properly. You're not getting enough in. You're not getting enough out. So you got to learn how to breathe properly. Breathe through your diaphragm, not just through your nose, but breathe. Take in your lungs, hold that for your lungs, and then release that. Swimming is really good too for holding your breath. But the 7 A 4-7-8 breath is excellent.
And see how long,
Excellent.
that's
Just
a good
try it.
exercise too, holding your breath,
See how
training your
long you
lungs, see how
hold
long
your
you can
breath.
hold your
Oh,
breath
yeah.
for. Check it out, see how long you can do that.
Absolutely. The next one is try not to take life too seriously.
Right.
I know what we're going through, what you just heard, because now I don't even want to watch TV no more. But don't take life too seriously. You got to find things to laugh at. Just brush things off. It's not that serious, or you just give it a minute. Just give it a minute. You can come back to it later. But laugh. Laughter is good. Laughter it does the body good. It's good for your soul. So just don't take everything too serious. Also, consider outside help. If you need help, go talk to somebody.
Absolutely. That's why they're there.
Call somebody. There's a crisis number, suicide hotline 988. If you got to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. If you got to go see a psychiatrist, don't be ashamed. Get up in there and see a psychiatrist. Now they got them online. You can call. You don't even have to leave your house. You can just Zoom in.
Correct.
To a psychiatrist. Everybody is going to need somebody to talk to. So don't be ashamed about it. If you got to call somebody, call somebody. Just talk about it. Get it off your chest. Talk to your pastor. You got the boys at the barbershop. You got somebody that's going through the same thing. Just know you're not alone. You're not going through this by yourself. Somebody is in the same situation with the same seatbelt that you got on. They're going through the same thing and don't know how to deal with it. So share that. You don't know who you helping with your story. So don't be ashamed to share that. The next one is stress in young people should never be underestimated.
Young that's people on the rise, big time. They're going through a lot.
Absolutely. We did a whole
big time. We sure did. Yes.
And the numbers of people lonely is our younger adults. They're going through it. They really are. They got access to everything, but they are the loneliest. They don't have anybody to share those innermost feelings with, but they're lonely. People are lonely in 2024. About to get lonelier because you don't know who you're talking to these days. You don't know. But don't underestimate our young people. Problems in school, change in schools, peer pressure, personal image problems, sexual identity issues.
That's a big one.
Addition to a family member, problems with a girlfriend or boyfriend, all can lead to anxiety in young people in adolescence. So they act out their feelings with stress in ways that are difficult for adults to understand. They might be going through something. I know so many of these little things on TikTok and all this other social media where the parents are taking these kids' cell phones and they just trashing the place. Trashing the place. They don't know where else or how to deal with that anger. We got to teach young people how to deal with that anger. What do you do with all of that? They don't see us going off and throwing stuff where are they getting all of this from? They're hanging on to this stuff and it's manifesting. It's just getting to the point where they're just going to explode. So we got to find ways to talk to the young people, share some things so we can get that out, so they can get that out. And then the last one are heavy metals, intoxication of food allergies can both cause symptoms that mimic those of stress. Got to detox, family. Got to get good stuff in, good things out. If you don't give your body the proper nutrition and the proper waste removal, you are going to have some issues.
Exactly.
You got to eat good, family. You can't eat that junk all the time. You just can't. You can't. There's no nourishment in it.
Because we always say that, you're the side effect of what you put in your body.
Absolutely.
It's not what you eat, it's what you absorb.
There you go.
All right. And you are the side of, if you're sick of that side, if you look in that mirror and you're sick of, seeing what you're seeing, you have the right to fix it. You can fix it. You can fix it.
Absolutely. So here's some other issues of stress, stress relief statistics. I just want to share this. You can suffer from headaches. I get it from different sources, so that's why you might hear the same thing twice. Headaches, muscle tension, upset stomach, trouble sleeping, change in appetite, and shortness of breath. That's short-term effects of stress. Long-term is anxiety, depression, chronic fatigue, obesity, and hypertension. That's high blood pressure. You don't want short or long-term anything. Find ways to combat that stress. Do what you have to do, family. If you got to get a punching bag, they got those little stress balls. Get you
Oh,
some
yeah.
tennis balls or get those stress balls. Get you a jump rope. Get you a pillow. If you got to beat the hell out of that pillow, just get to beating that pillow. Find ways to combat that stress so you can get that out. It's going to make you sick.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to make you ill. It's going to lead to something else down the line.
So you have to relieve it. You
You
can't
have to.
continue day by day holding on to it. It's just going to compound and get worse and worse. Before you know it, you're not just hurting yourself, but you may end up hurting somebody else. So
Absolutely.
get it out and talk, speak to somebody. Have that workout business partner. Have that workout
That'll work.
partner, period.
That'll
Someone you can relate to, who can hold you accountable. You hold them accountable and just relate, conversate, and talk. She has a platform. She's going to start back up called the Age Angels.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the Age Angels, how that helps.
It's a platform
Of
I
women.
put together of all women of all ages. That's why I
Mhm.
said it's the Age Angels, because I feel we're all angels to somebody, and all ages. I started it. When did I start it? Way back when. But I'm getting ready to bring it back up. It's being requested to come back.
Mhm.
So it doesn't matter how many's in the room of all ages. From I think the youngest we had was 15, and I think the oldest was like 76.
Mhm.
We can learn
each
from
other.
our younger generation, and they can learn from us. We got to start having these conversations again, because this generation here, I feel sorry for them. I just do. I feel sorry for them for just survival tactics. Certain things that we had to go through coming up. You know, we didn't take everything
now.
so personal.
Mhm.
These younger people are so sensitive. They're sensitized to so many things around them. They don't know how to handle things. Not saying that we have all the answers, because all of this modern technology we need help with, because this was not in our realm coming up. All this computer and TikTok and all this stuff. We learning this as we go along. But our younger generation can help us with that.
Mhm.
And we can bring back some sense of worth and
And respect.
empathy and respect
Mhm.
and just classiness that we can bring back to some of the generations. You got some 50 and 60-year-olds that's off the chain too, trying to keep up with their
That's true.
kids.
That's true.
That's not what this platform is about. It's like staying in your lane. Staying in your lane and do what you need to do. Nobody has to age and get old, but we're just saying, just be respectful of each other's company.
Mhm.
Be respectful of each other's words and conversation. And when I tell you we had some good conversations, woo! It did not, they didn't want to leave. They just didn't want to leave. I would cook because they're going to eat. It was from 7 to 10. It's just 3-hour little windows from 7 to 10. And when they would come through the front door, I had a basket and I had a notepad.
Mhm.
Write down your problems on that little notepad, fold it up and put it in that basket.
Mhm.
Don't bring all your issues in my house, because people carry energy. They can bring that energy with them, and you don't want all of that walking through and out of your house. But just leave it there. If you want to pick it up on your way out, that's fine.
But what most of them did, which is something that I love what you did, you have them burn it. But
Yeah.
after conversation, they're getting that
After
out.
it's all over,
Burn that
put
issue.
it in the ashtray,
and you
and we
burn
would
it.
just burn that. And they would feel, some of them would feel so relieved, like,
Yep.
whoa, why didn't I do that before? Girl, I could have did that at home myself.
When's the next class?
I'm telling you, I would give them booties to put on, just make you feel comfortable. Everybody had a notebook, you had a pad, you had tissues
Yeah,
in
they're
their
prepared.
notes, because you're gonna get to crying, that one
Oh,
crying,
yeah.
that one crying. It was eggshell breaking. It's getting people to break. You know, having somewhere, it was a no judgment
exactly.
zone.
That's
You
what it
can
made it
stay
so
and do
great.
what you want. What happens here stays here. But we got to start these conversations again,
Yeah.
especially with what's going on. The holidays are coming. I'm telling y'all, everybody not going to be happy for the holidays. They're just not. More suicides around the holidays,
Always.
more murders around the the holidays, domestic violence, people not feeding their kids. It's just bad. People are holding on way too much
And
baggage,
topic?
stress. We got to get that out, family. We just got to get it out. So I'm going to put the class together. He would always bake too. He'd bake a chocolate cake or a coconut pineapple cake. They really,
nice.
they come to eat too, y'all. But it's just a nice little platform for people to just calm down for a couple of hours and relax. And then I have to put them out. Y'all ain't spending
Mhm.
time. Y'all got to
So
go.
they're here after 10. They don't want to leave because it gets so good.
12, 1 o'clock in the
Uh-huh.
morning. They come from all over
Mhm.
the place to come. But it was just good conversation. I mean, really, really good conversation. So once I get it started, you're all invited.
Mhm.
So here are some artist products. We're in this health and wellness company. And like the report said, you got to take a supplement. I don't care who you are, where you at. Supplements are needed. Supplementation is needed because they're playing with the food. This is not real food. You're not eating real food. Did y'all see this engineered meat they doing?
Engineered meat.
Making meats in factories?
Mhm.
You got to
Steaks.
know where your
They
meat
call it the
comes
fake
from.
steaks.
I'm telling you, it's just it's eerie. It really is eerie because they're mass producing it too fast. So they're adding all kind of chemicals and adding all kind of stuff to our food. So we got to be mindful of
what
where
you're
your
putting,
food
where it
is
come from.
coming from.
Absolutely
You
right.
have to, family,
You have
and
to.
just stay diligent. I was saying today, everybody's worried about the election and this and this and that. Did y'all pay attention to how many chemtrails was in the sky today? I did a little video. I sat out back and had a cup of coffee this morning. Chemtrails. That means they're spraying. That something is being sprayed in our air. It was so many chemtrails today, and I was like, how many people paid attention to these chemtrails today? Not only this morning when I had coffee, when I walked in the park today too. Chemtrails everywhere. That's a distraction. We having distractions, diversions. Keep your eyes open, family. We don't know what they spraying. Everybody start growing a third eye, and you got hair coming out your nose and your chin, and everybody looking like a witch.
Or a
You
tree
be saying,
branch out your belly button.
you don't know what's going on. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
stay aware, people. Keep
Please.
your eyes open. That's what all this platform is about. Awareness Wednesday, just to
It's
keep you
just for
aware.
information.
That's it.
That's it.
You ain't got to take nothing personal, but you can look it up yourself. Just like I found it, you can look it up too. And I command you to do some research. You would be surprised at what you find, but you don't have to because I done did enough for all of us. So here in the products that we have in our company, awesome products. We got something for every issue that we talk about. Everything that we talk about, we have a product for that
To
may
help
help.
with that.
Exactly. We don't make any medical claims
We are
because
not
we are not
doctors.
doctors, but we got some
Information
very
only.
products. Okay, really, really good products. Our main product is this Red Lviv signature product. For anything, family, anything. All it is berries, mangosteen, acai, goji, pomegranate, and noni. One berry by itself does miracles. That's five berries in one bottle, and it tastes good too.
Yes, it does.
Bad to the bone. Got me off of 2 high blood pressure medicines right there.
That's one of the many benefits. Now, not only just taking the supplements, exercising and eating right,
And you
plays a
gotta
good
eat
part.
right,
You got to do the
absolutely.
right thing.
And what goes in has to come out. So
Exactly.
now we have our green Lviv.
Got to help get it out.
Artichoke, milk thistle, alfalfa, herbs, center leaf, and aloe vera.
See that gut up there?
It's
See
good
that?
to take care of your gut. Everything starts in your gut. You got to take care of your gut, family.
Good
things
intestinal
in,
health. Healthy gut
good
is
things
everything.
in, good things out.
That's
I'm
right.
telling you. The next one is our
Multiplex.
vitamin. Everybody needs a vitamin. I don't care if you're 6 or 106. Everybody needs a vitamin. Our products are either liquids or powders. They go directly into your system. There's nothing that got to go around. And the Multiplus is an adaptogen. So this is looking, once you drink it, it's looking in your body. What can I fix? It's an adaptogen. It adapts to every organ in your body for repair, to help to start repair.
Now, this one is the one that helped me along with that Red Lviv. And I think she's going to talk about the omega. That combination helped me with allergies. It's good for allergy issues, upper respiratory issues. This is the main product right here.
And we're talking about stress.
Yes.
So this is your nervous system. So anything for your nerves is good for you. The next one I'm talking about is our pure noni.
Noni has an acquired taste.
It's pure, y'all. It is pure. But you can use it for any and everything. This has been around for over 2,000 years. Look up noni. Look how far noni goes back. Has multiple purposes.
Yes, it does.
Pure noni. Pure noni. Don't sleep on the pure noni. You got any kind of pain?
It's
No,
like an ibuprofen right here.
it's just like a
We
ibuprofen.
say it has an intense taste for intense pain.
Just other
or
words,
issues.
it's nasty, but it works. It truly, truly works. Take my word for it. You're gonna drink and go, what the heck? I'm gonna take a
I'm gonna tell you
swig when
something.
I finish it.
Some people like the way this tastes.
It's better if you drink it hot.
Hot. That's what they do.
You
And
can
also,
drink it like a tea,
right.
and it's palatable.
Or
you
mix
can
it with grape juice. There you go.
There you go.
100% real grape juice will cut the taste because
It
some people
will.
don't like the taste, which is fine. It has intense taste, but it's good
it's
for the
gonna work.
body.
It's gonna work. It's gonna bring down that inflammation.
Indeed.
You ever wake up with inflammation and your fingers are tight and you can't get your rings off? That's inflammation in your body. That can also cause issues. But you can soak your feet in it if you got any nail fungus.
Topical.
Soak it, put it on your body topical. I did use that when I had the shingles. Can help practically anything. It may help family. Then we have our omega-3, 6, and 9. These are your omegas. Everybody needs an omega-2. That's a fish oil. It's a lubricant. It's for your brains all the way down to your toenails, for good nail health, for your brains. It's a mild blood thinner. It's also good for your heart, for your skin, for your joints. Don't sleep on omegas. And I was saying before, you can't get the omegas. Extra virgin olive oil. Take a spoonful in the morning and drink something hot behind it.
Extra
so it
virgin
doesn't
in the glass bottle, green, right? Perfect.
There
green.
you go. But we all need the oil. It's
Right.
good for your hair. It's good for your nails. It's good for everything. It really is. And your children. So that's a caplet. You can take a pen and stick a pin in it and squeeze it in the kids' oatmeal because they need their fish oils too for their little brains at school. Now, this is for stress. We talking about stress this morning. Shanti. Shanti means balance, getting your body back in balance. This puts me to sleep. That's how
I love this product.
That's how it relieves my stress. I will go to sleep if I drink a Shanti, but Shanti just means balance, and it's really, really good for you. It also improves mental focus. It's good for your brains, increases your metabolism. It's great for anxiety and stress. Appetite control, you can lose a little weight if you wish to, increases your energy for some. Like I said, I go to sleep, it relaxes me. Mood enhancer, improves sexual functions, hint, hint, clue, clue. And it can also relieve PMS symptoms, And they come in little sleeves. You just add it to a bottle of water and go on about your day. It's 30 in a box. You got, that's 30 days. Or if you want to do 2 a day. Shouldn't take it after, what they say?
They say after 8. They say after 8.
After 8?
Yeah, because like you said,
it relaxes me. I'll go to sleep in a minute.
I take it all the time. It don't bother me. I just love it.
That's his favorite. Then we have our memory fusion. We're talking about stress in your brain. Get your brains right, family. You got to feed your brain. Your brain is a part of your body. Memory fusion. It has lion's mane mushrooms. We know that all these mushrooms are popping up all over the place now. I got to learn how to cook with them. I'm not big with the mushroom thing. But mushrooms are excellent for you. If you know how to cook with mushrooms, get you some mushrooms, saute. Mushrooms have to be cooked. That I do know. And you can't just pick them out your yard.
No, you cannot.
You know
which ones are the ones to eat that are edible.
Exactly.
Put some in your mouth and your lip gonna blow up.
Your whole head have been done exploded. But you just stick to things that God put here that was compatible to our bodies that we need on a regular basis.
Everything we need is here.
Everything. All natural products. I got all these natural books back in my office. In every book we have these ingredients that we have in our products in these books. They work brain food. And then last but not least, I'm going to throw in that collagen coffee.
Hello.
That's his favorite.
Yes, it
is the weight loss coffee, but I will drink the collagen coffee. Yes, I will. But this is a smooth cup of coffee.
Yes, it is.
Very, very smooth. And we all need collagen to tighten up your skin. We all need collagen. Collagen is in your eyes. I'm telling you, we're gonna look like we 16 forever, right?
Yeah,
Without the
I'm
gray hair.
72 right now.
72. Well, I'm 70. But anyway, nothing like a good cup of coffee. Seriously, and
A
it's
good smooth
less
cup.
than 1% caffeine.
Less.
You can take a cup of coffee
At
and
night,
go
go
to
to bed.
bed.
It won't keep you up.
I'm telling you, we got the best products over here. We truly
Like the
do.
Hair Bears commercial. It tastes so good.
It tastes so good. Collagen for the win. I
That's
hear
right.
you.
That's Sabrina.
Collagen, but it's
That's
really
right, Muhammad.
good. We need collagen for our skin. We need collagen for our eyes.
Sabrina,
It's for elasticity.
she said they can have everything else in my product, but they ain't getting my collagen coffee. That's Miss Sabrina. That's what she said. They ain't getting my coffee.
I feel like that with the random beef and my weight loss coffee.
Need to call. I got you. You
Oh
got it?
yeah, there's another one too. You don't have to take all of these. Just find one that you like and drink the heck out of it.
Mhm.
This is our coral calcium. The report talked about magnesium, getting magnesium and potassium for stress. This here has potassium, magnesium, chondroitin. This is also good for your bones. This
Correct.
is coral calcium. This is for your skeletal system.
Do you have one?
And it's also good for relaxation. That's the
Oh yeah.
magnesium.
That's in it.
That's why I was saying sometimes you can take a Epsom salt bath. Epsom salt is loaded with magnesium. That's all it is. And that will give you a really good night's sleep. A Epsom salt bath and get up under that weighted blanket. Oh,
that was Scooter this?
It's
Scooter
Saturday.
Swig of this?
I'm telling you. But the coral calcium is a mango flavor. And it tastes really good.
And if you suffer with high cholesterol, this is good for that too.
High cholesterol, very good for that. Very, very good for that.
What do you know? Here's the product
But
for
a
them.
good night's sleep, family. Take too much, you're gonna oversleep. Trust me.
They're not making it to work.
You're gonna be a little late that day. But the products, they work. And I just don't say that. I've done my research. Again, like I said, I got put out of a couple of stores going in there with my product. Just checking all the ingredients, okay, it got that, it got that, I got that. They said that lady in here again. Come in there with a clipboard and everything. I'm just doing research. They didn't know if I was from Board of Health or what. I was doing research. But just come to find out, everything that we have is on point. It's on point. And if y'all hear some of these testimonies, they will blow your mind.
They really will.
Said they lying until you get your own testimony. I got a couple of testimonies for myself. He got a couple of testimonies. And some of these testimonies that you hear, it will totally blow your mind. That pure noni. It was a woman, I think on Linda Kidd's team, Deborah Smith did on her feet or his feet. I don't know whose feet it was, but they had all these blisters and bubbles and all these stuff on the bottom of their feet. Oh my God. But they soaked their feet in some pure noni.
Consistent usage of the product.
Pure noni and it cleared right up. Right up. Now, it was somebody else, they were talking about amputations and all kind of stuff. Get enough good stuff in your body. No illness or disease can live in an alkaline body. Get your body alkaline. Take your products, drink them.
That's right.
Don't sleep on this. Eat what you need to eat. Get them G-bombs, your greens, your beans, your onions, your mushrooms, your berries and seeds. We need that every single day. Get your fruits. Eat seasonal. Now it's sweet potato time. Everything is sweet potato this, but they're good for you. High in vitamin C, vitamin A. But eat seasonally. But we got to put good stuff in, family. Y'all going to hear that every single Wednesday. We got to just do better. Cut back on the meat. Cut back on the dairy. I know the holidays is just around the corner, knocking on everybody's door. Macaroni and cheese.
Temptation is knocking.
Macaroni and cheese and collard greens and sweet potato pie and all kind of stuff. But family, in moderation. In moderation. Nobody says you got to eat it all at one time, but eat in moderation.
Portions.
A spoonful here, a spoonful there. Because everybody can't cook now. So a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and don't overindulge. But if you got to cook, do your thing. Enjoy your family. So
and then if that's the case, if you're gonna eat like that, we have a product called Ultra Body Cleanse that will clean your clock out.
You put it in there.
It's coming out.
So I'm gonna bring back talking about the products around the holidays too, because we got something for a little bit of everybody. So just live, family, live. If it's gonna give you take a little the edge
Right.
off for stress, just live. Just live, family. We are drinking.
This is my pure grape juice today.
Is that grape juice?
Mhm.
Why you put some Levine in?
So that's, I'm gonna save it.
Oh no, nothing like grape juice either. Pure grape juice. Get that little twang at the end.
It gets you right here.
But grape juice is high in
This shows, that's why I
resveratrol.
have it.
Resveratrol is very good for you, family. It's up in the grapeseed extract family.
Good for the heart.
But that is it for our report on
Yes.
stress. I hope you got something out of it. Next week, we are talking about back pain. Back pain. What causes back pain? We got
Stress.
garments too now. That we're gonna talk about some garments
That's
next
right,
week
for
too,
both men and women.
for your back.
That's right.
The following Wednesday, we're going to talk about diabetes. This is Diabetes Awareness Month. Big factor too, those numbers are going up. And then the following Wednesday, before Thanksgiving, we're going to count our blessings. So that is the rundown for the next 3 Wednesdays, unless anything comes up and I get hit with something else. But
Whatever
that's
hits
the
it,
rundown.
it happens. It happens. But whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be a good report.
But
Whatever she
count your
does, it's
blessings
gonna be
will
good.
right before Thanksgiving. We
Indeed.
gotta count our blessings, family.
Yep, what you thankful for is coming.
I'm telling you, for real, for real. So that's going to complete our report on stress.
Report again.
So relax. This
Yep.
is the exercise you can do too.
Yeah, this.
Tighten and release. Tighten
From your
and
feet
release. Start
all
at
the
your
way up.
feet. Curl your toes. We used to do this in yoga class.
Right.
Curl your toes and release. Curl your feet and just release. Do your
All the way up your
calves.
legs.
Tighten up your calves
Yeah.
and release. Do your kneecaps. If you can tighten your kneecaps and release. Do your thighs. Tighten your thighs and release. Go all the way up your body and do that. And then right before you finish, tighten up everything and
hold
then
it.
release. That is so relaxing.
Yeah,
When we
it
did
is.
that in yoga class, you hear people on that
Going.
everybody was in class. Just that one exercise. And you can do that in your bed. You can teach the kids how to do it. Put their little butt to sleep. But do that exercise at night. But that's a good stress reliever.
And always continue to drink your water, please. That's
Yes.
important.
Very,
Warm temperature water, very important, especially before you go to bed and we wake up in the morning. Water's good.
There you
That's a
go.
detox for your system, all right? Get your system ready.
There you go.
We good?
We good.
We're good.
All
Well,
right then.
another
Big
great
guy.
report. Well, I want to say thank you, everyone, for
Yes,
joining us on Awareness
family.
Wednesday prime
And
time.
And our Facebook family.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we
thank
appreciate you
thank
guys. You have no idea how much we appreciate it. We truly appreciate it. You guys make it all worth it for us. So keep connecting, invite. You get some really good information. She does excellent work, outstanding work, and she gives it all for you. All right, we do have a.
Talk about it. We
Indeed.
gotta be about it. We're gonna be about it.
Exactly.
We gotta talk about it. We're in a health and wellness
Indeed.
company. Let's talk health and wellness.
And
And
we
it's
do-
all around us.
And we do have a YouTube channel, The Power Couple of Health. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and support that. We got a ton of
Everything
information
is there.
on
All
there.
all the reports
All the
we've done
videos,
are
they're
there.
there.
They're easy to find. You
Right.
can look it up. It's easy to find the way he coordinated that. Thank you very
Correct.
much for that.
Power
But
Couple of
it's
Health
all
on YouTube.
there. Share that stuff out.
Yep,
You
share
don't know whose life you could be helping. And then put your number attached so they can get in contact with you to get these products.
There
You
you
gotta
go.
get this stuff out to the
Who
world.
do you
You
know?
can't sit on this. But that's it, family.
All right. Well,
That's
thank
all
you.
I have. God
We'll
bless
see
you.
you next Wednesday, Awareness Wednesday. And as always, we
We
love
love
you,
you,
and there's nothing you can do about it. Bye. Bye, everybody. Have a great night.